Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Anna Vavilova and today I want to talk to you about my book. I wrote a book, my first book, and this book is based on my 15 years of directing a music school and with my experience of advising and talking to parents about piano lessons, violin lessons, like you name it, all of the music instructions that we offered. And I combined or collected the questions that were reoccurring during my tenure, and I created a manual, a book for a beginner piano parent, since I'm a pianist. So I decided to go with a piano instrument as the main instrument, but you could apply it to any instrument that you wish. And this is very thin, 86 pages long manual filled with images, charts, and resources for parents who have no idea how to start their kid with the piano lessons. How to recognize if the child is ready for piano lessons. A lot of parents, they don't know. Do we start when they're 3, 4, 5? What signs to look for? The next question is, how do I choose a piano teacher? And I talk in depth about do's and don'ts and what questions to ask and etc. So then, should we go with a private teacher or should we enroll our kid in a music school? Also, very good question. Group lessons or private lessons, what is better? What about online lessons? That one is interesting. There's a lot of controversy in that one. There is another chapter about choosing a piano, choosing an instrument. Should we buy a keyboard? Should we buy an upright? What are the differences? What are the prices? And that brings us to money talk. What are the hidden costs of piano lessons? Books, exam fees, theory, extra lessons. Then what about your home practice routine? What about your home environment? How do you set up the place for your child to practice? I have some great tips about that. Then, expectations versus reality. Do you get disappointed if your kid is not doing as well as you think? Are you comparing him to another one? Absolutely. How much to practice? There are some tips about that. Recital and performances. Whoa, that one. My kid is scared. Is somebody crying? Is somebody ready? Don't want to perform. Oh, there's so many tips and suggestions I give. Communicating with your teacher. What if you as a parent thinking, oh, something is not right, how do I talk to my teacher? Or is it okay to bug my teacher incessantly every day with text messages? Probably not a good idea. And I also talk about common problems and solutions. What if my kid wanna quit? What do I do? Planning beyond the beginner stage. Besides talking about hands-on information, I also talk about my personal story, piano story, my journey, and each chapter I share a little bit, like an anecdote about my experience. And if you'd like, keep watching. I can read something to you from the book. Okay? This is the introduction. Why this book? Why now? Let's start at the very beginning, a very peculiar beginning indeed, my own piano lessons. My mother decided piano lessons would be ideal for me when I was just 3 years old. Her reasoning? It was a perfect career choice for a girl. peaceful, family-friendly, and stress-free. According to her vision, I would spend my life calmly playing nursery rhymes for kindergartners, all while effortlessly managing my household. Little did she know, the collapse of the Soviet Union would soon throw a wrench into that cozy dream, sending my life spinning in a direction she never anticipated. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Back to those foggy days of my piano lessons at age 3. Honestly, my earliest recollection of these lessons are vague at best. Actually, let me be frank. I had no idea what was happening. It wasn't until I turned about 5 that I started to grasp the concept of playing the piano at all. But don't worry. This isn't a cautionary tale against starting lessons early. Quite the opposite. In my current career, I've seen some extraordinary 3-year-old thriving, soaking up music like tiny, adorable sponges. It's just the first page. I will post the link below to the Amazon. It's available. Also, you can pick up the book at Tomley Music in Richmond, and it will be soon available in many other locations. The book is already accepted into a library system, so it is coming into your local libraries very soon. Everything takes so long. There's such a bureaucracy with steps. I've been added to the library bond, and my book can be available from that platform for libraries to purchase. So I'm very excited about that. And I will be doing a lot of events in Lower Mainland, Richmond, my hometown, and if you're interested, please let me know. And usually during these events, I will be presenting and signing the copies that you can purchase as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy my book.